Hello, this is Beth from the Sterling Public Library, and I have a couple of books from our young adult collection that I want to talk to you about today. So the first one is this one. It's new. It's called It All Comes Back to You by Farah, Rishi, and I probably butchered that, so I'm sorry. But isn't it beautiful? It's a beautiful cover. Anyway, this was a really good book. I liked it a lot. It's in the romance genre, but I'm not really sure it belongs there. It's a bit of a genre bender. I'm going to read you the first line. I find Amira sitting alone at a table huddled in the back corner of a Joe Coffee on the Upper West Side. So this is about Dean and Kiran, and so 3 years before the book takes place, they actually dated for a year. But then Dean totally ghosted Kiran and his family moved away. And she doesn't know what all that was about, and she's still kind of mad about it. So now, apparently, Kiran's older sister and Dean's older brother want to get married. And so they have to see each other again. So Kiran is suspicious. She's like, they haven't known each other very long, and she really wants to protect her older sister. So she's a little concerned, whereas Dean just really wants his older brother to be happy because of some stuff that happened in the past. So while Dean is busy trying to make sure the wedding goes off as smoothly as possible, Kiran is busy trying to dig up dirt on his brother and try to stop the wedding. So anyway, as you can imagine, shenanigans happen and things come to a head. And anyway, they have a lot of baggage to work through. The book is really about friendship and coming of age. Both the characters start out at the beginning of the book a little bit jerky, but they really both grow. They learn about a lot about themselves and about each other, about friendship, about family. It's a really, really good book. It's very different. I haven't read another book quite like that with a lot of some different kinds of tropes. Anyway, this was a really good one. Okay, so the next one I want to talk to you about is older. This is called Enchantment. It's by Orson. It was written in 1999. It is a fantasy fairy tale retelling that's loosely based on a little bit of Sleeping Beauty and some Baba Yaga thrown in. I don't think that this book necessarily was originally intended for young adult, but because it's a fairy tale retelling, I don't know if that's where we put them all, but I think both teens and adults would like it. So the first line is, I'm 10 years old, my whole life you've called me Vanya. So the main character is Ivan. He grew up until he was 10 in Ukraine, and then his family emigrated to the United States. But right before they leave, he likes to run. And so he runs in the forest and he finds this meadow with this beautiful sleeping woman and a beast guarding her. And he gets scared and runs away. Fast forward, 15 years to when he's an adult. He's in a PhD program studying ancient Slavic languages. And he goes back to the Ukraine to do some research for his PhD. And he decides while he's there, he's going to see if that was really there or just his imagination. So he goes on a run and he finds the place again. And the sleeping woman is still there and the beast is still guarding her. Well, it ends up, through some stuff, he ends up saving her. But that just opens up a lot of other things, because it turns out she's from 1,000 years in the past, and there's a lot of baggage that goes along with it. It's not kind of like, the end of the story. Anyway, it's a really interesting story. It goes back and forth between the past and the present. There's a lot of politics, there's mythology, there's romance, and I think the romance is really well written. It's very complex and interesting. Orson Scott Card is a great author. Interesting story, lots of good dialogue. If you like that kind of thing, give this one a shot. All right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a good week. Bye.